Hello everybody, this is Snarist, and welcome back to the continuation of my Ninja Gaiden 4, the Two Masters DLC, EX Trials, and this is EX Trial number 5, where you have to fight Ryu and the Dark Dragon Phantom in both their phases at the same time. This sounds very intimidating, doesn't it? Well, it's not. This fight's kind of a joke. They give you the War Brew and the Iron Brew that you need. Go ahead and use it straight away, and just keep wearing them down. I would recommend trying to take out Ryu first over the Dark Dragon Phantom, because the Dark Dragon Phantom tends to be a little bit more passive and attack you from a distance. But Ryu is pretty aggressive. So take him out first. I just want to quickly apologise for a little bit of the yapping I did at the end of the last episode. I don't know what I was thinking. I had a point that I was going to make, but I completely forgot it and my mind just blanked. That tends to happen. But you can see here, as long as you get the Ninpo charge up nice and easily, the Dark Dragon Phantom, just keep dodging away and eventually you'll manage to slip away from his attacks. Even if you use all of your Iron and War Brew to take down Ryu, that's okay, because the Dark Dragon Phantom is pretty easy to deal with on his own then. And while I do say that the Dark Dragon Phantom is rather passive, that's not true, because if you take your camera off of him, he'll start to get a bit more close to you. And when he gets close to you, it does more close range attacks. You can catch him at the same time as you can catch Ryu with your Ninpo Techniques. But then in his second phase, he'll hit you from a distance with all these laser attacks and all that. But because this is on normal difficulty and you've got a lot of different health items, it's really not that problematic. So Ryu's almost down, and the Dark Dragon Phantom is in his second phase. Okay, that's Ryu down, and now we focus on the Dark Dragon Phantom. He's going to do a lot of ranged attacks. We're just going to slowly make our way up to him and wear him down. It is quite funny, isn't it, that I have no problem taking on the Dark Dragon Phantom on Master Ninja at all, but then you get to the finale of the DLC story where you've got to fight Seer in her final form on Master Ninja, and she's just a cheat, man. Her hitboxes are so bad, and the entire boss is a joke, just hits constantly and locks you into attacks when you're blocking, or when you're trying to dodge away you can't because you always get hit by something else that's following up. She leaves attack patterns on the ground that you've got to memorize where they are, and she does like after explosions on her attacks. There's just too much happening. That's why out of all the bosses, Ryu definitely is a hard boss, but if you know exactly what to do with Ryu, he becomes one of the easiest bosses. It's just that he takes a while, and if you let him catch you off guard, he can take you down really easily. But I still prefer him over every other boss in the game, because he's fair and he's consistent and it feels like a one-on-one fight.